been hunting, but... Suicide rates in the world, and the ubiquity of guns only makes it worse. I think a lot of this is personal, but at the same time, to see more Ask a Liberal, please let me know in the comments below. Take care. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe.